Good morning, everybody. I'm so grateful to everybody for being here to help us celebrate this beautiful new building. Especially excited because this is a domestic violence shelter and it's a beautiful space. And for me, it's so important to have a space that shows our clients that they deserve this beautiful space, that they deserve dignity, and this is just a wonderful space for them to see that they're worth something. Many of our families leave spaces where they are not valued, and this space really shows them that they're truly valued. And I want to thank the Office of Victim Service Justice Grants for making this possible. I want to thank the mayor especially for putting such a focus on home ownership and all the innovative and great programs that she has rolled out. One of the things that we tell our clients is to not just strive for shelter or transitional housing, but to really strive for home ownership. And because of the programs the mayor has put in place, we literally have clients that have purchased homes. And that is a huge, huge achievement for the clients we serve. So I really want to thank you for that. It's just a wonderful thing for our clients that really means stability. That's stability, that's safety, that's generational wealth, and that's what we're looking for. We're looking for long-term impact. So with that, I want to introduce Mayor Bowser. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much. Well, good morning. I want to thank Mercedes for inviting us today and for the great work that we are doing here at my sister's place. And we are really focused and celebrating the district's commitment to housing and housing for everyone. What we don't want to celebrate and we want to put an end to is domestic violence in our city. And the focus in October and every day is how do we support survivors of domestic violence and make sure that our systems are focused on making sure that everyone knows that they deserve a safe place to live for themselves and for their children, and that we have the systems in place here to help them. So I want to recognize Muriel Bowser, who is leading our Office of Victim Services and Justice Grants, and her entire team at OVSJG, who are just doing outstanding work and working with trusted providers to make sure that our residents are safe. And unfortunately, like many other public health and public safety issues, the impacts of domestic violence have been even more pronounced since COVID. Some national statistics demonstrate that there's been almost an 8% increase. To address the needs of our community, we've invested over $36 million since 2021 to support 700 housing units, as well as wraparound services for victims of domestic violence. In 22 alone, we funded the purchase of 2 new buildings for housing, totaling 20 new units for survivors of domestic violence, as well as the renovation of 70 existing units. And that's why we're proud here today to open this new shelter where 20 people will get the support that they need and a place to reset and to take full advantage of the services that we offer. We have for the past 7 years been very focused on our emergency shelter system, and this is part of that work. We know that there are always going to be people in need of safe places. In this part of our continuum, we're proud to invest in. We, again, don't want people to feel the need to stay in a dangerous situation. So let me remind everyone of how to get help. If you're experiencing domestic violence or know someone who needs help, the DC Victim Hotline is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And the phone number is 844-435732. You can also go to dcvictim.org to get connected to resources. So with that, I'm going to ask Director Bowser to come forth and say a little bit more about DC services.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Mercedes, for inviting me here. In my role at the Office of Victim Services and Justice Grants, our team really focuses on developing and funding and coordinating programs that improve public safety and that help victims in their times of need. And we do that work in partnership with just incredible nonprofits like My Sister's Place and you, Mercedes, and your team. It would not be possible without these partnerships. This facility is a critical part of bringing safety and healing to the district's most vulnerable populations. And while this project is up and running, we know that this facility alone can't meet all of the need in the district. So we're honored to work with Mercedes as well as other nonprofits. This shelter is a low barrier facility. It's large, it's apartment style, it can meet a number of different needs. And these are the novel and innovative type ideas with flexibility that survivors need in order to reach healing in a way that fits their lives best. So congratulations, Mercedes. Congratulations to your team. I'm honored to work in partnership with you. So at this time, I'd like to invite the mayor back to answer any questions you may have.
Thank you. Are there any questions? 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 Okay, so before I turn over the mic, I hope you don't mind, I have a thank you to say to one of my staff members. So ladies and gentlemen, please acknowledge Jacqueline Mayhew. And Jackie is what we call in my administration my traveling chief of staff, and she has a double role as director of the advance team. Which means in all 8 wards, when we are setting up events, Jackie is working with organizers on event space, community members, our comms professionals across the government to make sure that, now I'm going to cry, that we can. So Jackie has a great opportunity, and she's moving on from us, but she has stuck with me for 6 years. So let's give her a big round of applause.
Wow, hello. Wow, Mayor, I'm extremely touched. Thank you for this amazing opportunity and for believing in me and allowing me to really grow and thrive in this role. To all of my team members, thank you for sticking with me and, really in the trenches of making sure that our residents are served every day. So thank you so much.
So there's benefits to longevity, but this is the part when you've had people that have been with you for 2 terms. They're going to start spreading their wings, and I'm just really proud of that. So thank you, everybody. Oh, we're going to cut the ribbon.
We're gonna do a pose first, please. Right here in the middle.
I see your flash.
Hold on, let me 2 seconds. You good?